Hi there, my name is John Reed with Model Airplane News. I'm the Senior West Coast Editor. And today I'm out here with Scott Bahde from Extreme Power Systems. And we're at the Big Jolt in Chino. And we're talking a little bit about these planes that we have out here. And Scott, you have an extremely large plane, normally made for 50cc. And tell me how the power compares, because I know that we had pilots here that had flown both of them. They were talking. But
I tell you what, pretty much any aircraft that we're flying as models, we can convert over to electric. This, again, as John mentioned, this particular aircraft was designed by the AeroWorks team for a DA50. This performance is equal to, if not better. Also, in this case, we're actually running some 6,800 milliamp battery packs. It's a 12S setup, and we're getting conservatively 15, 20-minute flights. Hard aerobatic flying like Ryan Archer was just doing, we may see about 10 minutes, but I think that rivals any gas setup with like a 50-size CC engine.
yeah. And the nice thing about it now is that we're getting battery packs that are the size and the output that allow us to keep the weight down and comparable. I mean, we're not even going. It used to be where we were heavier than gas and glow, and now we're about exactly the same, if not lighter.
Yeah, John, it's ironic. We've been doing a lot of different conversions. One previously that we did was the AeroWorks P-51 Mustang. I think you did the article on that originally, but ours came in at 23 pounds. And we're turning the Mejlik 2012 on that at almost 9,000 RPM in the air, so it's ripping the prop. So our speeds typically on that were 130 mile an hour, and after talking to AeroWorks, they said they weren't going that fast with the gas engine.
That's very true, Scott. A lot of times we get gas guys that complain about the fact that when you put electric, you don't have that gas sound that you have, and that cool sound. But the prop sound is so loud on these things, not loud, but it comparable that it gives the feeling of the actual model or the actual aircraft. Like the P-51 sounds like a Merlin engine. This sounds like a Cub going by with this thing, just from the prop noise.
I've flown gas for a lot of years myself, and I still love gas power plants, but overall, the sound is really tough to rival, especially in those applications where you do hear the prop.
Yeah.
But I think really the most important thing that I'm seeing overall is a lot of the flying fields and noise issues.
Yeah.
Even out in Lake Havasu, we're out there by racetracks and everything else, but we still have people from quite a few miles away complaining about big gas engine airplanes flying. So when it comes to saving flying fields, the same thing with our ducted fan stuff now. Especially out here in Southern California, it's very difficult to fly in flying fields. So we are focusing all of our efforts on all the big electric ducted fans. Yeah. And we're getting performance now with the electric ducted fans. Last week we flew a 52-pound twin electric, and we were up just a little over 197 mile an hour. And we're getting 6-7 minute flight times now on a 52-pound jet.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, just some of the advantages and fun that you can have with electrics. Electrics are not for small planes anymore. They're for very large planes and any size model that you want to fly, and most enjoyable. John Reed, Model Airplane News, Senior West Coast Editor. Scott Bahde with Extreme Power Systems. See you next year.